get any better.
But all eyes are on this man, Ted Williams, betting for a 400 season.
And here comes Robinson, trying to steal home. He's safe, says the ump.
There's a new home run champion of all time, and it's Henry Aaron. There it goes, a long drive. If it stays fair, home run.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Butler. Here comes Knight and the Mets win it. And let it be said that number 8, Cal Ripken Jr., has reached the unreachable star.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
In a year that has been so improbable, the impossible has happened.
We'll see you tomorrow night.
Touch 'em all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life. The throw to the plate will be late. The Mariners are going to play for the American League Championship.
A liner off Bobby's glove into center field. The Florida Marlins have won.
Derek Jeter with one of the most unbelievable plays you will ever see by a shortstop.
Beside his throw, Roberts. Safe.
This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. 8-7-10.
Ball players from all eras are looking for a new team. Rumor has it you're thinking about putting one together, building it from the ground up, strengthening it with players you find along the way. Maybe even going head-to-head, toe-to-toe against competitors like yourself from around the world. Well, you best get to work then. That dynasty isn't gonna build itself.
Welcome to Diamond Dynasty. Here's your chance to draft your team's 5 best players. For your first pick, select a middle infielder. Great. Now select a corner infielder. Let's head to the outfield. Who do you want to draft? Good call. Now it's time to select your starting pitcher. Who do you think should get the call in the bullpen? Finally, select a stadium to get started. Now, to speed things up, we will draft the rest of your roster for you. Good luck. My Locker is your central hub for all things items related. My Inventory displays your entire collection of players, equipment, Let's run through the basics of Conquest mode. If you want to attack, press X on any territory with more than one fan. Once this territory is selected, a group of yellow territories are displayed nearby that can be attacked. Navigate there and press X. If the territory you attack is empty, you take the territory with no resistance. Now, if the area you attack is occupied, you have the option to simulate or play a game against a computer-controlled team that occupies this space. If you choose to simulate, then your chances of winning the game rest heavily on the number of fans you have attacking versus the number of fans that are defending the territory. The best strategy is to always outnumber your opponent. If you choose to play the game, the difficulty also scales up or down depending on the amount of fans that are attacking and defending. If at any time you wish to end the attack phase, press the options button and skip the phase. During the Steal Fans phase, press X to attempt to steal fans from any opponent on the Conquest map. After selecting your opponent, select your game difficulty. You can attempt to win on a higher difficulty to steal more fans, but if you lose, you won't steal any fans. If you want to end this phase, press the options button and skip the phase.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Today we bring you Conquest baseball action between the Huskies and the Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Irvin Santana gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Here's Craig Gentry, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Huskies, left fielder Craig Gentry.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. The windup and the 0-1. Left side. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? So digging in now, Cameron Maben, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There goes Gentry. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Here's the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Throw on to first takes care of Maben, and there are 2 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Here's C.J. Cron now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. James Shields, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Stepping up now, Danny Santana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Danny Santana.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Byron Buxton is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the play a little bit more than the other.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Shields steps into his windup. 2-2 on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Jerko has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Yasmani Grandal.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. They'll throw down to first, 1 away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Twins. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Sent off, and this is off the second base bag. Barehanded at his knees. Just late. He's safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away.
Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they're going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Batting 8, shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now.
Echeverria.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit softly to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 33, James Shields.
At the plate, James Shields. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 3 runs already home here. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Boston is on top 3-0. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors.
Batting fifth.
And I'm looking out there in the outfield
fielder,
of Cameron Maven. This young man's got galloping, loping strides. He can play center, left, right. He goes and gets it, and he's got a nice arm. He's really got a good feel on the defensive side.
Eddie Rosario is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Max Kepler waits on deck. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gentry will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 2 full. Boston is out in front 3-0.
Leading off for the Huskies.
Ready for another chance? Craig Gentry. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Into the windup and the pitch. Lined hard towards short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder Cameron.
Here's
Maybin.
Cameron Maybin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Sano comes up with it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batting.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
In now, C.J. Cron. He swings and grounds it to short. The Dozier for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 2-2 one more time. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows them to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Outside, 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. No one out with a runner at second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
I gotta think he was sitting on changeup 3-2. That was a nice pitch, and he still got the base hit.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And that's going to be all for James Shields. So he'll depart here, and I don't know if maybe there's something wrong with him physically, but it seems a very quick hook as he's gone after not allowing a single run. Steve Cishek comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Ready with the 3-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Soft liner toward short, and one gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana. Two men are in scoring position for him, so he'll look to make this a one-run game with a base hit here. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Lined hard to the left side. Second and third here, one man out. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Lifted the other way to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Byron Buxton is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Echeverria is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, a win's a win, not the most triumphant victory of all time, but at least they did earn themselves some more fans, and sometimes that can go a long way.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Urban Santana worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Twins, 1 run on just 1 hit, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. The winning pitcher is James Shields. Give the save to Steve Cishek. The loss goes to Urban Santana. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains in the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Targetville station located beyond right field.
During the reinforce phase, press X on any of your territories that you want to reinforce with new fans. Keep in mind the number of your reinforcement fans is determined by the number of fans you recently started. During the move fans phase, you have the option to move fans.
From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. We expect a good battle out of this conquest matchup between the Huskies and the Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Vince Velasquez gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Here's Craig Gentry, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Huskies, left fielder Craig Gentry.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball.
Oh, he hung that one, and man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was another good pitch and a tough ball that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Matt, this club just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score early and put the pressure on the other team, they have a great chance of winning games. I think that's the key to this one here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
Batting third.
Digging in, C.J. Cron. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Cody Anderson, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Harold, what do they need to focus on in this one?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting third baseman, Michael.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Franco. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And the pitch on 2-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line toward right center. Chu is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Grandal.
First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Batting sixth.
Here's Jed Jerko now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now here it comes. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Batting 7th.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Joey Gallo.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
Way in front of that fastball.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Hernandez takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. On now to the bottom of the second. At the plate, Michael Saunders. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, Michael.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gentry on the move. One away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. And I'm looking out there in the outfield at Cameron Maven. This young man's got galloping, loping strides. He can play center, left, right. He goes and gets it, and he's got a nice arm. He's really got a good feel on the defensive side.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tommy Joseph comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty, one man out. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Andres Blanco will be next. And he misses ball 4. Striding into the box, Andres Blanco. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Batting 7th, left fielder.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground to short. Echeverria has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Boston is out in front here, 1-0. Here's Echeverria now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there. Usually, hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Yonder Alonso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Yonder Alonso.
Too low, 1-0. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Craig Gentry.
Striding in once again, Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit to third. Franco has it. Throw in time and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Boston leads this one 1-0. Steve Cishek, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. Now at the plate, Cameron Rupp. He'll be the one to lead off against Cishek, who tries to secure the victory. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one. Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, a win's a win. Not the most triumphant victory of all time, but at least they did earn themselves some more fans, and sometimes that can go a long way.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors. They left no runners on base. For Philadelphia, no run on no hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes.